We'll be here in just a moment. There's going to be a slight delay to the start of stream due to an unforeseen circumstance. We'll be here in just a moment. In the meantime, enjoy a stunning rendition of the same song you literally just heard. Okay, sorry about that. Uh, Slight delay. But we're okay now. We're back. You know, consider this is really just picking up where we left off, really, with the absolute mess that was Monday stream. So, hi Al, and Time Spinner. I hope that work goes well, and welcome to Thursday, everyone. It's sure being a Thursday already. I'm gonna take a drink because that seems like the appropriate reaction. I hope y'all are doing well. Um, Hi Jasmine. Jasmine would like to register her complaint. Anything more you want to add? No, now that she is on camera, she is clammed up as usual. We're playing more Alan Wake 2 tonight. Um, yeah, for those of you who weren't here on Monday or who haven't caught the VOD yet, it kind of went off the rails last time out. Well, don't start talking now that you're off camera. Get down here then, silly girl. Anyway, it kind of went off. There you go. It kind of went off the rails during Monday night's stream. Hi. So we're still stuck in the dark place as Alan, the titular Alan Wake 2. Um, he, I made that as a joke, but I'm realizing that the whole bit this time around, the main like story arc, at least from what we've gotten of it so far, is that Alan at least believes that Scratch, who was one of the antagonists in the first game, has gotten out of the dark place wearing his face. So my joke about that's him, that's Alan Wake 2. He might actually be like the second one at this point. We don't actually know if this is original Alan Wake or if this is some like if it's a copy and he just thinks he's the original Alan Wake. I guess I don't know. We're not very close to finding out because I spent most of the session being lost. Hoping to change that this time. I went back and watched the VOD the day after, as is my tradition, and immediately felt like Ati, the janitor, was is speaking to me like across time and space because his little bit where he's talking to Alan about like go towards the light and the one who moans about his troubles will be like victim to his troubles and basically his whole screed felt like a lot of very pointed things to future Andy that if I had paid closer attention to would have been very helpful actually. In fact, as I was watching the VOD, I realized that if I had honestly let myself be a little bit less distracted, this game is better at communicating than I gave it credit for. It's just not like it's not dropping the same kind of objective markers from the games that I've been playing. So I'm having to adapt to the language that Alan Wake 2 uses, which is a little bit more subtle. But I think I'm learning. I think I'm learning the language that it wants to speak. So knock on wood, I think we'll have less going around in circles this time out.
Unfortunately, the language might, in fact, be Swedish.
Language might in fact be Swedish or Finnish, depending on which of the developers specifically is involved in that section. That's okay. They're a lovely language. And I know a friend who's been practicing their Swedish, so I can ask them if we get stuck. Um, but yeah, so I have high hopes for tonight, and if we're very lucky, we'll get all the way through this Alan section and back to Saga, who I personally am eager to know what happens with her whole thing next, especially now that we've found out some more details. Also, I just enjoy playing as Saga more. I was going to say no offense to Alan, but no, actually, definitely offense to Alan. He's not a very good writer. I genuinely appreciate that. I think the narrative also kind of takes the piss out of Alan and isn't holding him up as a um as a protagonist you're supposed to like. And I think that was true even in the first one. Like I think the narrative was aware that he's not a good guy. And that's carrying through. So I am curious where we're going with this. There's a part of me that genuinely is wondering if the beat that all of this is going to come to at the end is that Alan is the villain. Um, so I'm calling my shot here, and we'll see if that ends up paying off in the long term. Um,
It won't.
it won't. Okay, fair. Uh, but before we get there, I need to do two things. The first one is to turn off HDR, which will make everything flicker for a moment, and the second one is to share the content warnings with you all and to let Jasmine on the floor because she's done being snuggled.
Okay, this is a long list. I'm gonna go take a break.
This is a long list. You're not wrong, and it's gotten longer. I've learned of some new ones.
Honestly, just make them up in text, drop in the chat.
I have a link. Um, so the biggest one, both because it is a high medical concern and also because it's a pretty frequent one in this game, flashing lights and strobing sequences. Jump scares, those are kind of the same thing in this case because the jump scares are flashing strobing sequences that take up the whole screen. This one deals with a lot of blood and gore, uh, much more so than the first one did. So if you're familiar with Alan Wake 1, this one is bloodier and gorier by far. A lot of violence so far that has involved knives and guns in particular. Also ritual violence. We're up to 2 cults. We'll see if we can collect the whole set before the game is done. There are a number of scenes with intense up close eye contact directly with the camera. Distorted visual and audio, particularly around the Taken. It's kind of their whole thing, so those will be frequent features. A lot of ableist language, specifically around mental health. The people using it are not portrayed in a positive light, thankfully, but it's still, the language is there, so I wanted to forewarn. The new ones. There is at least one scene, so I should be able to give some forewarning on these next two of a description. It's done metaphorically, but it is kind of an extended metaphor that could absolutely be, I think, pretty easily seen as a metaphor for domestic violence. So I wanted to give a forewarning on that one. It's one scene, and I should be able to give a specific warning when we get to that scene. Similarly, there is a scene of imagery around suicide, and I should be able to give a heads up when we get to that point. We did see last time in one of the billboards, there's a indication of alcohol use, alcohol abuse. There's going to be more of that ahead, from what I've been seeing, pretty liberally. So I wanted to give a heads up on that. That one affects me personally, so I also wanted to add that to our tags. And of course, there is the "Does the Dog Die" entry linked in the content warning tag. That has the much more comprehensive list that is getting filled out, including these and more. So if you have additional concerns, please check out that full page. All right. I think that's that on that. I'm eager to get out of the dark place and back to the saga. So I'm just gonna go ahead and get right to it with that. Let's see. Okay, we don't have much in the way of battery. Uh, we do have gun. I'm gonna switch some things up in terms of gun. We're gonna do some inventory management. Everyone's favorite inventory management. There. We only have the one gun. Put that there. We're gonna put you here for now in case we get another gun. There, ammo on the second row. Okay. That way we'll have that, and then speedy heals, and then slower heals there, and then back to gun. And then grenades on 4. Okay, that should be fine. Alright. Do we have anything in the shoebox? No, because we don't have enough stuff. That's fine. We may eventually need that, but not right now. Alright, back out into the world. So one thing that I found that made me feel a little good in terms of the getting lost thing is that the map also lies. So, like, if we go through this door here, we come out in an entirely different place, which was weirdly reassuring. Oh, that's the wrong... I always try to get out of the map with tab. I still don't know why I do that. But, let's see. So, like, similar to last time where we found the neon sign with the arrow pointing up, right now we're following... Hang on. Someone call my name? We're following the neon sign pointing up. Oh, it's you. Are you real? Yeah, it looks like you're real. Okay. Crap, we're running out of battery fast now. Well. I mean, we need to go there, so, like, it's a worthy use, but still, that's unfortunate. We have a flare. We'll be fine. Saw things. I love how the shadows saunter and then jump. Yeah. There's a... They do a good, like, uncanny valley with the movement. Okay, we got this one already. I saw on here... Okay, that one's down below. This one's down below. Okay. Got it. So these are all in the down-down. I did it again. These are all in the down-down place. Alright. Yeah, there was no way we were going to get past them here. Yeah, the giant sign saying lost. Like I needed a reminder. Let's see if there's a... Yeah! Battery? Battery! And medicine. Battery for health. Alright. Now, where does this one go? So...
Wherever it wants to.
Alright, so that takes us... back down to street level? Okay. So we've gone up to go down. I mean, it's the dark place. I should have expected it to lie a little bit, but, like, we were just up there, and we took a door on the roof, and now we're down. So I feel a little bit better about getting lost. Alright, can we open this from this side now? Yes! Okay. Shortcut. And supplies? Battery? Or nothing. Love a good box with nothing. Oh, initiation on the wall, okay. So if I remember right, Initiation is the book that Alan remembers writing, and Return is the one that he claims he didn't write. Okay, the game just auto-saved, which is always a little concerning. The ladder there. That's probably where we need to go, because it's right under the straight up sign. Not the ladder over there, though. See if we can get some supplies before we head back up. Oop, oop. Ooh, is this where the Order of Power is? was like... I thought it was right in here. Yeah, it is. Hooray! Word of gun. I forgot it. I already forgot about word of gun. It's still so funny. Okay, so we... Gun did not forget about you. We should leave. We should leave. We should go. We should leave. Open the gate. Open the gate. Open the gate faster. Open the gate faster. Okay, we have our other light. Time to go. Time to go. Time to go. Run towards the light. Run towards the light. Maybe they'll be distracted by the sirens? Okay. Alright. Good talk. Can we hold 2 light? Let's find out. We can hold 2 light. Okay. That's actually very convenient. I was worried we were going to have to, like, grab this one, go back, and then grab the other one, but that's a lot more convenient. Okay, so now we have this. And now we go unplug that. Okay. We've done it. We're just rolling in battery. This graffiti that just looks like a shadow person is so rude. I love it.
The gates to the platform were closed. I had a ticket.
Okay, we got some more ignition. Oh, right, we got this from earlier. Okay. Is it powered? Hey there, please pay the fare. Just wait, maybe one time it will be a shadow person. I'm confident. Confident they're going to do that.
The station platform felt significant. It would work in my writing, but I needed more. Something lingered here. A half-forgotten memory. An echo.
Okay. Don't write, return, scratch. Okay, so this... Still have to kind of... Okay.
An FBI
Got it.
agent had come here before me on the trail of a murder cult. He'd gone missing, presumed dead. The cult was leaving me clues to follow, connecting the dots from one murder to the next,
Hey, Arthur.
inviting me to draw an obscene picture on the
Hey, Willow.
city map. Caldera Street Station. The name made me think of the exit wound of a bullet.
I had a flash of inspiration. The ghost of my fictional detective. A story thread I could use in my writing.
You've discovered your first plot element from an echo. You can rewrite it into reality. Okay, now we get to use this.
I had a story thread. I would put them together, write them into my story to create a path deeper into the dark place.
This is...
Things
Ooh.
clicked into place. The story rang true. I was making progress. The dark place reacted to my story. The way
Uh-huh.
to the tunnels was no longer blocked.
Hi, baby. Okay. So moving lights around changes the shape of things, and adding fragments changes... Oh boy, okay.
It was locked from the other side.
Hi, Arthur. How you doing, bud? Do you mind? Nope, apparently not. Arthur. Arthur. But, Arthur. So this is the rest of the stream, I guess. Okay. Yes, I love you too. Goofball. Arthur doesn't like Alan's writing, I see. I mean, he does have taste. In his defense, does anyone? Like I said, he has taste. Oh, it's inside. Oh, okay. Can I, like... How far away do I have to be to... Do I have to turn off the... Oh no, I have to specifically have the flashlight on. Got it, okay. 9467. Arthur, I need that hand, bud. I love you, but you are kind of in all of the way. Alright, let's see. We don't have a shotgun, we don't have the flare gun, so we could just keep holding on to this until we have the other guns. We have so much revolver ammo that I don't think roulette is worth it. So yeah, we're gonna keep holding on to these for now. Hi, bud. Yes. You're fine. Once we get one of the other guns, we can spend those immediately. I got goofed again by the Bigfoot graffiti. Hey, Bedroad. I've missed 20 minutes of Alan. The good news is you've only missed about 10 minutes of Alan, and maybe 1 minute of Arthur, so it's less than you think. We learned how to apply writing fragments to the manuscript to alter reality. And Arthur did not learn any lessons about personal space and how to respect it. That's a pipe.
The Fed had glimpsed into the maw of darkness. It swallowed him whole.
Okay, I was right. All right, so Nightingale was here. I think this is... Was this where he got?
The tracks led into the tunnel. That was my way forward.
No, Way Forward is a different company. This is by Remedy. Yeah, that's not ominous at all. Anybody remember the ghost train from Ghostbusters 2? Yeah, okay. Those ones are real. Uh-huh. That one's not. Those ones are.
The blood trail continued deeper into darkness.
Are all you guys real? Jeez. Now I see why they were giving me so many batteries. Alright, it's fine. This is fine. But now I missed an entire minute of Arthur. See, now that's something to be concerned about. Did Ray suplex it? If only. Oh, there's the... Okay. If we start moving and we hear a train sound behind us, gonna be a little upset. Okay. We've got crime scene. Nope, move!
I don't like the sound of that.
Okay, they didn't do the thing. I was just talking about that. Okay, alright. They resisted the easy scare.
So,
I appreciate that.
you know they're just setting you up to do it later, right?
They're clearly just setting us up to do it later. You're absolutely right. We still have plenty of space. I do appreciate how gear light Alan is. That seems appropriate.
He's a writer. He can't exactly afford anything.
He has a satchel bag.
That's it.
He clearly has like map. Meh. Good. But as opposed to Saga, who, you know, is packing heat at this point, I appreciate that, you know, we have the flashlight feels like essentially our shotgun. As it should. Alright, we have all this. Seems fine. They did just let us save. So we can be a little cavalier.
God, every single holiday catalog
The tunnels were a
on this
maze.
planet just showed
The
up
blood
on
trail led me
course.
on.
it. And a skull. The skull I'm more interested in.
Oh, there we go. Alright. Arrow down, arrow over again. There it is. Aha. Oh, ooh, word of aid. Where's that? Here it is. Increases the hand flayer's area of effect and duration. Effectiveness of trauma pads. That's one of our main healing things. Effect duration of painkiller. Let's do the hand flare. Gives us offense and kind of defense, actually. How many times did this guy get ganked? Well, I mean,
Not often enough. One time, not enough.
one time not enough. I mean, I died a whole bunch in Alan Wake 1. Oh, wait, can we go in here? No, damn.
It could not be opened on the side.
It's another... Okay, that's the end of this path.
Let me tell you about the time I almost died.
We're gonna have to mic you up if you're gonna keep giving this much commentary.
And historically speaking,
Alright. Cult of the Word.
where I'm going,
that-
we don't want mics.
Where I'm going, you don't want mics.
To the bathroom.
I knew what you meant, but I appreciate the Back to the Future quote. Alright, so we want that light to go down that tunnel, I guess? How do we get there? Really what I need to do is
Another
find...
place to use in the story.
Because she's so frequently mobile while we're doing stream, what I need to find is a, like,
That would lead me
a clip-on wireless mic that I can also do on, like, a USB recorder. They probably have them that are affordable.
I had a new scene to use, a new setting.
Alright, this one? Okay, so the fragments stay with us, and we can plug them onto different
This is where it
scenes.
fit the scene.
Okay.
I changed
Yeah.
the story. And with that, the dark place changed.
Don't like the scream. I don't like the scream. Can we line this up? So it has just a Corona.
To be on this case. The cult can get you anywhere.
Baba is Alan.
Let the day shift handle it. What happened, anyway?
Some Fed came looking for the cult, but it was a trap. A satanic blood sacrifice.
Anyone who gets involved with the cult.
Oh, it's the deputies from the...
I heard their leader is this famous writer, Alan Wake. Their unholy motherfucking messiah.
Sounds like a load of bull.
Yeah, it's the two deputies we met at the first crime scene with Nightingale's body. Alan, is there anyone you didn't write into it? Are we all characters, Alan? I know the answer to this. Not an answer I'm happy about. Okay. Alright. So straight ahead is the light, so of course we're going to go the wrong way first. Ooh. Okay.
Wake.
Whoa. Are you real? No, good. Hooray! On the other hand, there's also nothing over here. There's maybe an... There's the other half of an echo. Where's the origin point? It's gotta be over there unless we can move this. Yeah, it's on the other side. Okay. Do. Go towards the light. Maybe this will be something we do after we move the light, because that'll change everything. So we go... grab this.
Another echo lingered here. A source of inspiration.
There we go.
Can help me. Word is, your research can help me, ma'am. What do you know?
There's more than one urban legend about the Cult of the Word. The murder cult used these tunnels for their ritual sacrifices. They say
Okay.
the cult reenacted the murders in Alan Wake's crime books. That Wake was even involved somehow, under a false identity. Mr. Scratch, which is, of course, a nickname for the devil himself.
It was disturbing finding myself in the story this way. But I was desperate, and it felt right for the story.
Oh. So we sneak. Alright. I don't think there's anything over there, so we'll just go this way. So obviously that was Saga, but also like Alex Casey told Saga that he had been involved in a series of murders related to copycats recreating the murders in the Alex Casey books by Alan Wake, which that sounds like it was just a conversation about. Okay, this was one part of the combo. This was the other thing I was thinking about doing. 10% chance to stun enemies on flashlight boost. Now this is just constant health regen whenever we're using the hostile boost. Or the hostile boost. Boost the hostiles whenever we're using the flashlight boost. Okay. Oh, I see. Okay, so then we use this to sneak out that way. So now we're in a very, like, chicken and egg scenario where... When did Alan start writing this, or Scratch start writing this? And is Casey himself, or is he a character that Alan wrote? Alright, so we've got another fragment
The federal
now.
agent had come here looking for answers. All he found was a fate worse than death.
We go back
The plot
here.
element I found would drive the story forward.
Do this. What happens?
I
Woo!
was making my way deeper into the story. I could imagine this murder cult performing their macabre acts beyond the collapsed tunnel. The cultists laid the Casey novel onto the altar with reverence. Their twisted Bible.
Oh, that's just... It's just covered in pages. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Love that. Love that for us. We just... I'll just leave that there. That's fine. Don't worry about it. So go back to the first scene and change that one too, maybe? Oh, we have the light now. That was the whole reason I went back there was for the light for this. I lost the plot.
The water was gone. The way forward was open.
Okay. This is fine. Ooh, okay, alright. Oh, I don't love the random humming.
Also doesn't love you.
The random humming also doesn't love us. Uh-huh. Wasn't random humming...
Hey, Alan. Tim Breaker. In case you don't
It
remember.
is you again. I was just thinking...
Remembering more now.
It's good to hear, man.
Mr. Door yet?
For Mr. Door going.
It's not great. This dream we're in. Putting a lot of roadblocks in my way.
You think this is a dream?
So you think this is a dream?
I'm not ruling it out. You know, my dreams have always been incredibly vivid. They feel real until the second I wake up. In the dreams, I'm often someone else.
Uh-huh.
Different person with a different name, living a different life in a different world. It's alternate realities, maybe. But certain things don't change. Like Door.
So, I appreciate that they've created enough vagaries around multiple characters that I've got compelling theories that, like, Mr. Door could be Scratch. Alan could be Scratch and not remember. Breaker could be Scratch with some of the comments that he's just made.
The sketch you have.
None of them might be Scratch. He might be out of here entirely.
All I know is the Door has something to do with what's happening to me. And he knows that I know. He's like some sadistic mastermind torturing me.
Remember the episode of Futurama where an energy being kidnaps the cast of Star Trek to make them act out his fan script? I feel like Alan is haunted by a similar entity. It's a little bit of that, actually, yeah. Oh, can I borrow this map? Thanks. I was at the morgue about to give the evidence to the FBI. Door transported me here to this dream reality. Why? What is this place? A dream? Feels like it, not real. No place, every place, all places, any place. Now New York, not NYC. A way to other places? A nexus. I appreciate now New York, not NYC. Which could mean New York State, not New York City, or it could mean something more ephemeral than that. Is Door the gatekeeper, or trying to get somewhere? Everywhere? Door, gate, portal, port, opening, access, window. Missing time, no memory. Until now. Have I always ended up here? Will I forget when I get out? Abducted, aliens, door, UFO, polyhedrons. Oh good, we read this one before because I remember polyhedrons. Absolutely incredible. We still don't know who the redheaded woman is. Unless that... Oh, I just clocked it. It's Jessie from Control.
Yep.
Absolutely perfect. So Scratch was the... I want to say Scratch was actually the identity of the person in the diving suit from Alan Wake 1, who is just kind of like a vague antagonist. And
Sure.
is like... also briefly goes by like Thomas Zane. It's all, again, very weird and Twin Peaksy by the end of it. And there's a lot of like Alan doesn't know exactly who he's dealing with most of the time.
Is anyone?
Well, that's just it. So we never really see like Scratch's actual face, but he comes around as a kind of a vague entity and antagonist who sort of tricks Alan in, I think, initially by seeming to offer help, and then ultimately luring Alan into the dark place. And Alan ultimately makes essentially the sacrifice play to get Alice out, trapping himself at the bottom of the lake. That's where he's been for 13 years. And now Scratch is out, or at least Alan believes Scratch is out. We don't know if any of this is actually real, we just know that it's what Alan currently believes. We don't even know if Alan is Alan, so I'm willing to question everything.
Alan
Wha-
Wake.
You real? You're not. Good. Over here?
No.
Any words of power through the bars?
Over there.
Do we have reason to believe that Scratch is old? We did... Oh god, hang on.
I'll be back to that. A little busy.
Yeah.
We will lead you alive.
We did just see a scene where Book Saga, I'm going to call her for the moment, did make the direct reference that Scratch is also a name for the devil. So they've finally gone ahead and just explicitly told people who don't already know that yes, Scratch and Old Scratch are, yeah. That's absolutely the reference they're making. Oh, thank goodness. Eh. How we doing on space? We got plenty of space.
The memory is fading like a dream. I must hold on to it. I remember an awful beacon in the darkness, the scene of a ritualistic murder site in the subway tunnels. Is it a previous draft of my writing? Must be. I've been trying to shape the dark place around me, but so much fades away. Even my memory of the process, washed away by dark waves. But some things remain. The darkest, nastiest elements, like the murder site. It's my goal, a stepping stone to travel deeper to escape. Write a narrative that takes me there. Casey will lead me to it.
Alright, so we're trying to get to the murder site. Casey will lead me to it. We've got the missing FBI agent as one of our bits.
The train blocked my way forward, but it was here for a reason. It had a role to play.
So I was talking about at the start of the stream that I think I'm starting to learn how this game is trying to kind of communicate to me its wayfinding. Little bits like that. Where it was, I need to get to the murder site. Casey will lead me there. Translated into Alan Wake kind of directionality, we need to use that missing FBI agent node
Look at the plot board
to get ourselves to the thing. And those are the little bits that I wasn't paying enough attention to last time. Whoop. Only rewrite reality in a scene you're currently... or not. Hang on. Alright. There.
I couldn't add a new element from here.
I had to go in to get out. There. You had to walk like 3 feet forward. Now we're in the scene. Okay. So the game was giving me directions and I just wasn't paying attention.
Hello? Anyone there? Dead.
Let's see what the other one does. Yep.
Story was affecting the scene.
So, having played Control, this red glow just immediately makes me think of the hiss. Okay, that opened the door. Hello there. Are you real? Yeah, you are. Yeah, you are. And there's two of you! You split. Oh, God! Where's the other one? Welcome to cell mitosis. I think that's the word. Mitosis is when they split? I can't remember.
Yes.
Alright, thank you. That was terrifying.
The cult poured
Literally
gasoline
put
over
the
train car.
flashlight on one of them and saw the shadow go like through me and behind me.
Coffin.
Ah. That's bad. Okay, I hear you. Okay, I think I'm hearing the echo, so that's not bad. Whoa. Don't love that. Okay. Let's grab some supplies before we kick everything off again. Ooh! Full on first aid kit. Open? No
It
open.
was locked from the other side.
You just wait right there for a second. I'm going to loot the place. Then we'll talk. Deputy Mulligan tuned Thornton's chatter out. Mulligan and Thornton were the two deputies that we met at the first murder site in what at least we believed to be the real world. I guess they're also the names of the characters, so... who knows?
Ma'am, go on, ma'am.
This is where the history of the cult gets genuinely disturbing. The cultists tracked down the torchbearers living in the tunnels. They locked the poor folks up in a derailed subway car, doused it in gasoline. Yeah.
Charming.
It turns into a bit of a ghost story after that. They say the dark smoke from the fire still roams the tunnels searching for new victims to devour.
There are no happy endings in this city.
The story thread felt important.
Yeah, bud?
Use it in one of the scenes I'd found.
Okay. I'm glad Deputy Mulligan got a second chance. Bad Road, that's awful. I love it. Alright, I read about this one because after getting stuck last time, I did some reading ahead. This scene is gonna be rough. Content warning specifically for burned bodies and just general burn trauma
This new plot
for the next 5 minutes or so.
A sick and twisted story.
Bacon jokes out now.
Worked. The subway car had become a burnt husk. I could get through it now.
Yeah.
None of this was real. It was all real.
Okay. That should be the end of that.
Fuck me.
No, as in for anybody who needed to tune out, that we should be good. At the oil derrick. The wheel had been jammed in the place and turned until the oil gurgled and flowed, thick and flammable. Yeesh. Let's just move on. I'm scared by the game auto-saving.
Alan Wake.
Ooh, that's me. That's my name. Don't wear it out. Hi guys. How we doing? There we go. Hang on. Time for cat. Whew. What a lovely bottleneck. Yeah, the you die here and you lost her. The graffiti is intense around these parts. Well, Arthur, did you want floor time or no? Cat cannot make up mind. News at 11. I love the Night Springs advertisements. Those are still some of my favorites. I hope we get more of those episodes. It's the faux Twilight Zone show from the first Alan Wake. So that one's pointing somewhere over here. Oh, there it is. Where to fix? Such a silly name every time. Everything's good over here. Alright, what's word of fix? The words are here. There. Word of fix. Max health. Restores half health whenever a new power... We're finding these a lot. Maybe I should actually take this one. Increases max health restored in safe havens. We're not finding a lot of these, so I don't think this is going to be super helpful. I'm just going to do this. Because just having more health is unilaterally helpful, whereas the other two are more conditional. It's like the place has a grudge. Up to street. Don't mind if I do. Oh, well. Where are we at? We are... There we are. Jeez, there's so much going on. Did I miss something already? Maybe that's behind us. Oh, don't like going into the water. That's pretty, though. Nice mural.
That path was blocked. I had to find a way through.
Before we play in the
Lights
water,
would help me.
do that. Are we actually running out of space finally? Nope. Still have a whole row. God. We don't even have a second gun. Clearly we don't need one yet. Oh, I could do with another flare. Okay, so we need this light. Okay. Woo! Alright. Say hunted. It sure does. Okay. Nee. Alright. Alright, and then... What can we do with this? Is there another door out of here? Oh, maybe? No. Okay, so we gotta put it back. Here. Dunk. Alright. You stay there. That's blocked. That's blocked. Oh, can we grab this one? Yes, okay. No. Oh, if we have both of them, maybe. Grab that one and this one. Does that create a path? Alright, and then we go here. Aha! And then here? Aha! Okay. Neat! Okay. Head on down Hunted Street, where we'll get our initiation. Okay. Put this here. Shit. That did not help. Did it? That, oh wait, hang on. Let's leave that there. Can we now go around? And we grab this. Oh, oh, okay. All right. Somewhere new? Yeah. Can't see you. Kind of see you. Just back up until... Crap. Oh yeah, there you are. Just one of you? Oh, okay. Whoa. Oh, there's so many of them. Alright, hang on. What if we don't go that way? Okay. Yeah? Alright. Everyone just pretend we're a shadow. We took that that talent point in being less detectable. Let's see if it pays off. Yeet. Fortunately, with our flashlight up, we also can't see them very well. Okay.
All have a story to tell.
Aptly named. Alright. Not bad. We saved a lot of battery. Guess who got good at stealth games? No, seriously, guess. I have no idea. Alright, there.
I
So...
had a new idea for a scene.
start with Casey? Yeep! Alright. Don't love what you've done with the place. Oh, yep. Nope. Don't love that. A nice angelic blood smear. That's, yeah. No, maybe we'll just stay here. What if... cult? Is the blood angelic or just the smear? I mean, you know.
Murder cult's hideout.
Woo! Oh, there's the thing.
The Fed had witnessed something here that made him run scared. Whether the summoning ritual had been a bona fide supernatural event or the mass psychosis of stark raving lunatics, it didn't change the facts. The cult was messing with things no one should mess with.
The ritual was a vital part of the story, the key to reaching the murder site.
Ah, Alex Casey novels. Good. Oh, and like heavily edited and or redacted pages. Good.
I had a new beat for the story.
Oh, this is gonna be a boss fight, right? Well, I was complaining about having too many. I am.
But it's what the story needed.
Okay. Uh-huh. And then what? I mean, the only one we haven't tried is this one, right? Yeah, okay. Alright. Nice. Good. It's a good look. That's a good look. Oh, it's moved it over there? And there. Huh. I mean, this one's got that hiss energy, so it feels like... Ooh. Complete the ritual. Okay, so this seems like it's probably the one. Do we know what the ritual is? I mean, there's lots of spirals that seem to be involved. Oh, you're real. Okay. Okay.
Shit!
Okay, okay. Okay, okay, alright, alright. Everything's fine, everything's fine. So... Okay. Well, that was a waste. Don't worry about it. Where the signs lead. Okay, we can't get out this way. Follow the red neon. Okay. Getting a little low on... Oh, wait. Battery! Yeah. I'd rather not.
Alan Wake.
Thank you for not being real. That's a sentence I just said.
Wake.
Woo!
You will never escape.
Woo! Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Everything's fine. Oh god. It was not fine, however. Okay. Okay, alright. Ooh. As long as we're in here. Now, I still don't know how to complete the ritual, but at the moment, we're escaping. And maybe that's more important. Increases damage dealt to enemies in close proximity. That seems useful. Ooh. Decreases damage received from darkness projectiles. That also seems useful. Right now they're getting up close and personal, but in the future they might not. Now that we know about turning the flashlight off, I think this might be more valuable. Okay. Complete the ritual. Complete the ritual still seems very vague. I wonder where we can find... I mean, if we can just escape, then maybe that's enough. Ooh, there we go, there we go. Okay.
Find some reclusive Nordic dudes.
Find some reclusive Nordic dudes. It is how we got through most of the first game.
Cultists weren't the only
Here we go.
ones using the tunnels.
When
Hidden
the dear
graffiti
creature
signs
shows
marked
up,
secret routes. I kept hearing whispers around burn barrels of an underground society of mystic outsiders with hidden knowledge. Typical New York.
Wake.
Yeah. That seems like a lot of them. That seems like a lot of them. Whoop! Teleport really does seem unfair. Reload, 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 reload. Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Okay. Okay, okay. Everything's fine? Everything's fine. So, we are finally running low. After all this time, we are finally running low on bullets. I lied. We're fine. Okay, now with that knowledge, I got distracted by all the combat. I think we learned the details, so now we go back to the site, maybe, and we've got what we need. Or we head upstairs. I'm going to keep trying to escape, because it seems prudent. Can we open this? Alright. What? Let me out. I hear you. I don't like it. Oh, is this a shortcut back? Wait a minute. Complete the ritual in the collapsed tunnel. Reading the objective explains the objective. That's what we have to do. We have to go back to the collapsed tunnel. That's what I was missing. Okay. Also, I have definitely missed a few things, but that's okay. Let's back up just a moment. Oh no, we can leave this here. So there's something, apparently, down here? Did I read that right? Yep. Oh yeah, right there. Literally right next to me. This thing. Hi there. Ho! Num num num. What is that? A flashbang? It's literally a flashbang. Okay. Well, you live here in the grenade slot. Alright. And then put you here. Neat! Right. Okay. Probably missed a few words of power. That's fine. We got that one. I remember that. There's this. Quick save. How much time we got? 20 minutes? Alright. Collapsed tunnel is behind us. This way. How did we get there before? Great question. Next question. We snake through these things? Go through the subway car? Right, okay, then I actually want to do like... Wait, not this. Okay, so we're already in the collapsed tunnel. We do here, and we do ritual.
This changed with the story.
Time to run, time to run, time to run, time to run. That was the time on... Woo!
The dark presence.
Run the other way, run the other way, run the other way, run the other way.
Fuck!
Run the other way, run the other way. This is your best run? Forgot, he's a writer. To flee. Ellen. Appropriate that we're pressing F. F to effing run. Okay, everything's fine. Everything's fine. Okay, you have your little tantrum.
Presence. It was gone.
I'm gonna put some stuff in the box. Actually, let's switch this up. Do we need all these when we have these? Probably not. Well, let's see the other way. There. Quick save. Okay, let's try that again without the jump scare. What do you say? Do we...
The tunnel was open now.
Okay.
Could get through.
Oh god!
Shit.
Run! Run, 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 run. Run, run, run. Keep running. Or, I don't know, jog lightly. In your own sweet time, Alan.
The dark presence.
Uh-huh.
I had seen it before.
Yeah, like a second ago when it tried to kill us.
No. It was always out there. Hunting me.
There we go. Alright. Okay. Oh. This is a Dark Souls arena. I've been here. And then the Demon of Song drops in, and then... Okay, alright. That's... Nice dissolve.
I had found the murder site.
Oh, it's
Somehow the
Nightingale.
victim's heart was the key.
And here's where the timelines converge.
Something had shifted. I felt an overwhelming closeness to home.
Hey! It's the other side of this conversation.
Hi, Agent. Who are you?
What is this? Who are you?
She can hear me.
I'm Saga Anderson, FBI. We can't hear you.
This is Alan Wake. I'm trapped here. The dark place. Under Cauldron Lake.
At Cauldron Lake. Who are you?
I'm trying to escape. I'm making progress, but I'm in danger. The dark presence. Help me. Please, help me. I could sense it. I was closer to home. Had the woman in the vision helped me somehow? Something had changed. Outside. Parliament Tower. Where I'd lived with Alice. It was out there. Waiting for me.
Yeah. That still hasn't gotten old to me. End of part. Alright, back to... Nope. Okay. I was about to say back to Saga, but no. Get to the apartment in Parliament Tower. Okay.
Who was writing who? Who was writing this poem? Me? No.
The writer of the first word, not the writer of the last, with the terror of the light and the shadows cast. The third eye now open to project the night. This is the moment to write. This is the ritual to lead you on. Your friends will meet him when you are gone.
Stepping to the murder site, I'd felt it, hanging in the air. A meaning, the violent emotion of the act. Like a cloud of wrath. The dead eyes of the victim staring at something you couldn't see, and yet making you aware of it. Something had soaked into this place on a molecular level, overlapping with your meaningless existence. Regression to something you had managed to forget. Marking you, taking you for a ride, making you crazier.
Just rubbing the noir into the absolute sheetrock of this. Where's this door gonna come out? Oh! Oh, this is this door we couldn't open. Okay. Neat! I know where we are. That's so rare for me.
The station has changed. I was closer now.
Like, not just in this game, in general, but particularly in this game. There's Parliament Tower.
Parliament Tower. Our home in New York. Was I really this close to being home?
Probably
Going to my
not.
Apartment? Would I be home? Or was this just an echo of the real thing? Even then, the murder site had brought me one step closer to escape.
The writer. Maybe he was a victim. The cult, using his words. Or maybe he was the monster behind it all. Either way, Alice Wake, his ex, she knew things. It was there in her art for all to see. A cry for help. The darkness she'd witnessed. And that put her in danger.
Was Alice here? In the story?
Love the whole Art Deco vibe going on here. Bing. Do 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 do. What was that? The girl from Ipanema?
Best line.
What was the name of that wonderful, terrible movie?
Equipment.
Oh,
Set to go off when the door opens.
Deep Rising.
Deep Rising, thank you. Terrible movie, delightful fun. Huh. Oh, right, she's a photographer. I completely forgot Alice was a photographer. Also, I just realized this elevator opens into their apartment.
Money.
Yeah, damn, Alan.
Get out!
Whoop.
Alice! Alice!
I have concerns. Uh-huh. Part 1.
Alice's memory card.
Right, okay, that's the thing we're gonna probably end on. Video art doc. Oh, video art slash documentary on screen, on multiple screens. Focal point of the dark place. Uh-huh. Over there. Nothing over there. Oh, the spiral again.
This is the door to my study,
Huh.
where I wrote my book.
Huh. Of
The
course.
symbol wasn't here before.
Oh, we go in here. Okay. Yeah, we're the only one in here. Nice.
Alice. This is a photo of Scratch. How did Alice get this? Is he stalking her?
Pick photos for exhibition posters. Okay. Someone dropped their dessert. This seems bad. This seems bad? Let's see how bad. So this is the part where that sort of extended domestic violence metaphor bit comes in. So I wanted to give specific warning for this bit. It's all through narration, but obviously still worth warning about.
When I was younger, photography was everything to me. I moved to New York thinking I'd make it as an artist. And then I met Alan. We had a good thing. We were both dedicated by our creative ambitions. The only difference was that Alan's work made money. He brought me work when he could. I took his promo shots, created covers for his books. I'm sure he forced his publisher into it. I was taking photos, just not my photos. And that gnawed at me. Things got complicated sometimes, but that's life, right? We loved each other. Then Alan hit a block. I brought out a meaner side of him. One I didn't like. I set up a trip to see a doctor in Washington. I didn't tell him until we got there. We argued. Things went wrong. And he was just gone. Drowned, allegedly. It's easy for people to think it was my fault. Hell, I do too sometimes. About 6 years ago, I started hearing noises in the night. Typewriter keys clacking. Voices. Alan was back. Haunting me. Then it got violent. It was Alan. And yet, it was a monster. He always did have anger in him. I set up cameras around the apartment with motion sensors and flashes. Now, when the monster comes, I turn it into art. My nightmares caught on film. And this is the focus of my new exhibition. To show people the world is so much darker than they ever knew. I'm calling this exhibit The Dark Place.
Alice. Scratch was terrorizing her. Why?
Well. And to follow on with that, our last content warning of the night, the suicidal imagery coming up in just in 3, 2, 1.
I sat in the writer's room and wrote a story. Initiation. To project myself through the dark place, to look for a way out. The story it brought me here brought me nowhere. Loop me back. I was writing the story. And in the story, I now stepped into the writer's room. But there was no one here writing.
Okay. I stepped into the writer's room, but there was no one here writing. One sentence horror story. Hello, Demon Dog. Perfect timing. Okay, this is the tunnel, so I think this brings us back to the present? Oh, yes. Hey, maybe? That's the office.
Okay, let's recap what you've told us so far, Alan. For the past
Yeah, it definitely looked like the Dark Presence, like, warped his head at the end of that.
The Dark Place. It's like New York, but it's not New York. And can be reached from the bottom of Cauldron Lake, but it's not really under the lake. And after all this time, you've managed to get out.
Yeah.
But so has your evil doppelganger. Mr. Scratch? Or is it the Dark Presence?
Both. It's interchangeable. He's Scratch when he looks like me, but he can change into this other form.
And Scratch, the Dark Presence, wants to rewrite the world in his own image.
Which would be in your image, as he looks just like you.
And turn the world into a fucking nightmare.
During Deerfest, which is scheduled to take place in a couple of days. You got out of the Dark Place by writing a novel, the pages we've been finding. But your double edited it into a horror story that's now changing reality, taking over people, making them crazy, bringing the Dark Place to Bright Falls.
Yes, fiction coming in contact with the Dark Place can change reality. The story is coming true, soaking into everything, like darkness when night falls. But last time
This will be back in 2010.
Yes, last time it didn't happen all at once. The story came true bit by bit as it unfolded. And that dark presence was still bound to the lake. I stopped it before it got the ending it wanted. Before it broke free. Based on that, there's still time.
Which brings us to your magical light switch.
The clicker. Magical doesn't quite cover it. Scratch wants it to bring about his ending. That can't happen. If I can get the clicker, I can send him back to the Dark Place, make all this shit go away. Look, I know it's batshit crazy. My memory is full of holes, and I'm not sure how much I can trust. It's like a half-forgotten dream.
A great shot. The synchronized coffee is good every time.
Mr. Wake. Alan. We've seen our share of batshit crazy in the past 24 hours. What I want to know is, why am I? Why are we written into the story?
I think I saw you. Or a vision of you in the Dark Place. I think you helped me reach out and escape somehow. With that in the story, Scratch would have edited it to get to you. To hurt you. We are all in danger.
Well,
It's insane. And there's so much of it.
on that happy note, we're just a little bit over our time, but I think that's where we'll go ahead and leave our cast of heroes. We got out of the dark place, which was the thing that I was hoping we'd do, and we had just enough time to do exactly that. So, hooray! We did it! That actually went way better. Yeah, no, I feel a lot more confident. So, hooray! And we're back to Saga, which was also the thing I was hoping to do. So 2 for 2. Who knows what happens from here? But we're out. You know, I gave Alan a lot of shit, and I'm going to keep giving Alan a lot of shit because he deserves it. But I am looking forward to playing as Saga when we come back to more of this on Monday. In the meantime, check out our full stream team schedule at theschedule.truck.community that has our full stream team, what they're streaming on what days, at what times, with links to their respective channel, because that's what a schedule is and does. You all know what a schedule is. But yeah, our schedule has the whole week's worth of streams. We usually have multiple streams a day. Speaking of which, here in a little bit, fingers crossed, and if everything is going well on their end, Alice will be streaming more Crisis Core Final Fantasy VII Reunion. I feel like I've gotten that right a few times in a row, and I'm still worried every time. So we'll send a raid over to twitch.tv/SquirrelLily for when she gets started here, hopefully in just a little bit. Thank you all again for coming and hanging out. And we'll be back with more of this to pick up with Saga. Monday night, 8 p.m. Eastern, with more Alan Wake 2. See y'all then. Have a good night. Have a great weekend. Hope to see you next time. Good night, everybody.